I've been waiting a long time to say this, but I'm Lord Cicero the Great, Lord Paramount of the Southeast, and this is your House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 1 review. Let's get it. They wanted to see me get emotional because you gave me the Stark theme and Winterfell all at the same time. Bro, let's keep going. Who is this dude? Because Cregan is talking about the tradition started by Torrhen Stark, and he says, even my own kin, they show his face. Now, we know Cregan only had two siblings. One was an unnamed infant that died early, and then, of course, Mushroom says Sarah Snow. So, sir, who the fuck are you? Now, this is Jace's first time in the North, and what he doesn't understand is the Northerners don't forget shit, okay? So you really should have kept that whole Aegon the Conqueror, Torrhen Stark bending the knee comment to yourself. Because Cregan got real shady right there. He was like, well, at least you had the mercy to not threaten me with your dragon. And there was no sarcasm in there when Cregan said it. None. Now Cregan is letting Jace know, hey, I got thousands of graybeards. I will send them. I can put them on the march quickly. Now, my hope and prayer is that they don't officially call them graybeards in the show. Leave them with the name they had in the books, because the name they had in the book was epic. I hope they leave it alone. Now, they gave us a little piece of this scene a few weeks ago, and it was good. Seeing it in its entirety left me floored, because Daemon tried to push his little weight around Prince Consort. You know, that's a command. And she was like, oh, only if you was the king. Baby, I believe Rhaenys is the one person in House Targaryen that Daemon can't rattle, and I think it bothers him that he can't rattle her. Now, if Rhaenyra would have decided to mount up, fly over the Storm's End, and give them a little Harrenhal business, I wouldn't have been mad about it. Because Boros Baratheon could have sided with the Greens, prevented the death of Lucerys, and still saved face with Rhaenyra, but he didn't. But the fact that she can still show restraint while grieving and mourning the death of her son shows how strong she is as a queen. That knife was a gift for Lucerys. And here I am getting emotional again. This whole scene and interaction between these two really gives credence to the claim that the Hull brothers are the bastard sons of Corlys Velaryon that he hid from Rhaenys until, just saying. I get that green is the primary color of House Hightower, but there's a literal fucking Targaryen sitting on the Iron Throne. Can we get one fucking soldier in red, please? Am I the only person that noticed how tight these ladies in waiting got when Aegon walked into the room? The mere fact that Helena's out here having visions and nobody's listening to her is crazy to me. Because she's had visions that could have helped y'all avoid not one, but two disasters. And nobody's listening. Fuck. Alicent, where is duty? Where is honor? Running down her leg, apparently. Now, I know some of y'all may not remember, but back last season, episode 6, my review, I said these two was banging. And nobody believed me. But here we are. And I'm looking like a genius right now. Now, honestly, I don't blame Alicent for getting some. Because let's keep it a buck. In her relationship with Viserys, they were having sex, but it was more of duty than pleasure. So I understand she wanted some pleasure. And she found her somebody with some motion in his ocean. My issue is that she's fucking him. You literally decided to take Rhaenyra's sloppy seconds. And you, sir, I'm so sick of his self-righteous shit. He tried to come off as all dutiful and honorable in this moment right here, but just a few seconds ago, you was neck deep in her cootie pappy. Sir, what the hell? Say what you want about Diet Tywin, a.k.a. Otto Hightower, but he ain't stupid. The moment Alicent and Cole walked in, he peeped game. He said, I know they not fucking. I have never seen the blood drain from a Lannister's face before. But that look right there tells me he's thinking, damn, maybe Rhaenyra would have been a better choice. The shade thrown at Alicent in this scene by Otto was epic. He was like, hey, the time for surprises is past when, we could have done something. And he looked right at her, just letting everybody know, yeah, you fucked up. I'm talking about you. Not Alicent trying to tell Aemon that he ain't got no seat at the small council. Heifer, you ain't got no seat at the small council. I've been telling you since last season you ain't got no business at that damn table. You the dowager queen. You ain't got no power. I pressed your handmaiden for information, and she told me that you and Kristen Cole was in there banging when I was trying to talk to you. That's what he should have said, because Alicent know he knows now. Ain't shit going on in the Red Keep that this dude don't know about. He's sneaky as fuck. So you ain't take no bath before the small council meeting. So you and Kristen was both in there smelling like Badussy. Terrible. Rhaenyra finds Lucerys' cloak, and the weight of his death finally just really, really falls on her real hard. And that connection as Dragon Rider to Syrax feels that pain as well, because Arrax was one of her babies. And Syrax roars out. Damn, the emotions in this episode are getting into me. Can we please dismiss Aegon's two best friends? Because they are fucking stooges. And who the fuck came up with Aegon the Magnanimous? What the hell? Aegon's trying to be a good king here. And I'm going to expound on that in a separate video later. But he's really trying to be good to the small folks. So I get where he's coming from. But I also understand Otto Hightower's point. We're on the verge of war. Things are going to get tight with that blockade out there. And sacrifices going to have to be made by everybody. Totally understandable. Traitorous scum. They need to put Larys in charge of the gardens of the Red Keep, because this dude be planting the seeds that grow, okay? Because he literally just planted the seed that's going to turn into Otto losing his job. Damn. You still holding on to that delusion that Viserys chose Aegon in the end. After 20 plus years of not choosing Aegon, he chose Aegon on his deathbed. Girl, what the hell? For Alicent to be as smart as she is, when it comes to her daddy, she is ignorant as fuck. Because his distrust for women in power does not begin and end with Rhaenyra. You're included in that too, sweetheart. And he's still playing you. And she's so dumb, she can't even see it. And look who we have here. For the second time in this episode, Daemon has been packed up verbally. I'm not your enemy. You're not mad at me. You just can't get at the people you're really mad at. Too fucking shade. Once, twice, thrice, Daemon gets packed up verbally. And this time by Sir Eric. I took an oath to protect the royal family. What do I do when the royal family starts fighting each other? It's a good fucking question. I know a lot of people are upset that Rhaenyra only had one line this episode, but that line was arguably the most powerful line throughout the entire episode. I want Aemon Targaryen. Because at this point, Rhaenyra knows what she wants and who she wants, and she really don't care who gets it for her. But everybody at that table knows who's the person that's most capable of getting Aemon. Daemon. My heart broke for Jace in this moment, because he was trying to keep it professional and deliver a message to his queen, not his mama. But the emotions of the moment really got to him. And I think what's really sitting on him is the last time him and his little brother really had interaction is when they were on the beach training last season. And he was really hard on Luke in that moment. And he's thinking, damn, the last time I really spent any time with my brother, I was being hard on him. And I think that's really weighing heavy on him right now. I done shared way too many tears this episode. I'm sorry. I was watching this moment thinking, is she going to say Luke's name? And I honestly thought she was going to choke on the shit. But she said it. And it shows that Alicent does have a heart. Not only for Rhaenyra, but for what Rhaenyra was going through. And it shows growth on her part. I'm proud of her. Oh shit, Daemon got his hoodie on. Nothing good can come from this. The fact that Daemon hasn't been Lord Commander of the City Watch in years, and yet they're still loyal to him, just shows how charismatic he is as a leader. This motherfucker been a rat catcher way too long because he legitimately looks like a rat right now. What the hell? So what do we do if we can't find Aemond? Daemon's non-verbal response is a response. Aemond really trying to wear his hair like I wear mine. Y'all see that, right? But Aemond had a point here. She wants to blame the start of the war on Aemond, but you literally helped usurp the throne. So let's just say there's enough blame to go around, okay? How you know Alicent got a tender heart? You wasn't even up there by her chest, bruh. This is Otto's non-committed way of saying Aemond should be the one on the throne, not Aegon. It is textbook recklessness to get that drunk surrounded by pointy objects. I'm just saying. I'm legitimately wondering, like, in the next episode and the fallout, is anybody going to be like, damn, we saw them walk across the throne room? R.I.P. Viserys. Now, see, I felt like this was a bad deviation from the book. Because in the book, Blood and Cheese knew exactly where they was going and what they was doing. Here, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going after this point. Bro, what the hell? I don't know who this chick is. I know she's one of Helena's handmaidens, but that bitch is creepy. I don't care what nobody say. It was at this moment my anxiety went through the fucking roof. Damn. She was like, I got this necklace. And I'm like, nah, sis, that ain't gonna do it. They gonna take the necklace, but they come for what they come for. The sounds of what they did to Jaehaerys in that moment. The sawing, the squelching. That shit is going to weigh on me, and I will never be able to unhear it. Now, there are some rumblings on social media of people saying Helaena wasn't emotional enough in this moment. And I'll admit, I was one of those people initially after first watching it and during my live last night. But after sleeping on it and giving it some more thought, you really got to take a couple of things into consideration. One, Helena's a dragon dreamer. She sees visions. So it's highly possible she knew how this was going to play out. Number two, she has another kid in the room. There is no time for a flight or flight thought process. It's all flight. And she said, hey, I got to get my other baby and get her out of here. The real question in this moment is, where are the fucking guards? I mean, she's running through these halls downstairs and didn't come across one guard. Does Helaena not have a sworn protector like Alicent and Aegon and everybody else? What the fuck was going on there? That's crazy to me that there were no guards in the hall. Are we not on high alert? Are we not on the verge of war? Where are the guards? Again, I have to ask, where is duty? Where is honor? Apparently, it's rotating and gyrating on a pole somewhere. Alicent, I swore you said we can't do this again, but yet and still, here you are. Fucking hypocrite. My heart literally breaks for Helaena. Because throughout this entire story, she's the only person that is 100% innocent. She just lost her son, and all she can do is hold her daughter tight and try to protect her in that moment. I'm Team Black forever, but this shit sucked real bad. I'll see y'all next week.